Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're fishing lake country in Waukesha County, Wisconsin.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Hey, John Gillespie! Hey, John Gillespie!
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome?
Holy moly! Oh my gosh!
It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, folks, if you live in the Midwest, May is probably one of the most favorite months of the year to fish. First of all, the game fish season is open in most of the states in the Midwest, and you just enjoy being out here this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. Kids are still in school, so there's not a lot of pontoon boats or ski boats out there, so we basically have the lakes to ourselves. And like you said, game fish is starting. I love bass fishing. I have since I was little, so.
We got a nice mild day, don't we?
It's supposed to get up to 75 degrees today.
And I got shorts on.
Yep,
Matty
me too.
B doesn't have
Ah,
shorts
classic.
on. But Matty B, I guess just generally, you start out in the shallows this time of year?
Yeah, John, always in the beginning of May, middle of May in Wisconsin, in southeastern Wisconsin. The water's in the 50s, so I like to look for the flats and then the shallow bays. And the darker bottoms warm up quicker. But right now, when you get to the middle of May, the harder bottoms is where these fish are going to set up because they're pre-spawn right now.
Hey folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it, all of that coming up right after this.
Have you ever wondered what oil goes in your vehicle or your ATV? Well, at AMSOIL, we've got some industry-leading lookup guides that we spend a ton of time maintaining. So you could type in your snowmobile, you could type in your truck, you could type in your everyday commuter car, and it'll tell you what oil, what filter, and how much of each you need. You can also add your vehicle to the AMSOIL garage, and then it's saved. So next time you need an oil change, you just click a button. For more information, check out amsoil.com.
Hey, Mike, is this it?
Hi Blake, welcome to Kettle Marine. This is a new Champion Rage, same boat you'll be fishing from this season.
We added a few more options to the one we built on the Campion website, but it's so great to finally see it in person.
There is a lot of buzz around this boat. The Rage is a perfect multi-species fishing boat. It's loaded with standard features for any serious angler.
The warm weather can't get here soon enough, and Pete should be here soon too. He's gonna love it.
Folks, you can check out the brand new Campion Rage 22 at Kettle Marine in Jackson, Wisconsin. Hey, welcome back, folks. Doing some May largemouth bass fishing in Waukesha County. And one of my favorite baits when the water temperature gets above 55 is this wacko worm. This Kalen's wacko I've caught a lot of bass on. But I think the beauty of the month of May, Matt, with mid-50 water temps, you can use a lot of different lures, can't you?
Yeah, John, you can use fast-moving baits, slow-moving baits. A lot of things work when the fish are pre-spawn. I'm starting off with a jig and a number 11 pork frog.
Hey, here we go, Matty B. That was about my third cast of the morning, buddy. Get that clam ready. Okay, not a bad starter right there, buddy. Hold them up for me, Matt.
Nice fish.
So, again, we're fishing a weed flat, and that's where these fish will stage before they move into spawn.
Exactly. I like to find the weeds, the weed flats, and then I look for sand and hard bottom, and there's some hard bottom mixed in here, and that's where these fish are going to be staging. Look at that, nice.
This is fast, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Boy, this one smoked it. Oh, it's a pike. I was going to say, it hit different.
Well, that's
It
cool.
hit different.
Everything's up in the weeds this time
Oh,
of
yeah,
year,
there's
folks.
no doubt about it.
And, you know, if you want to catch game fish, man,
Yep.
the weed flats is the deal. And that's not a bad pike there.
It's a long
Oh,
one.
they're all in here eating the same thing.
What was that on?
That was on the jigging pork,
Yeah.
jigging pig.
Not
Look at
bad,
that, just
Matty.
munched it.
Yeah. Here, this isn't a real big one. And I'll tell you what, folks, I can just flip him in. And, you know, Matt, one thing I want to talk about is the line that I'm using. This is Seagar Gold Label fluorocarbon material, and this is so nice because the fish can't see it. But on bass, I run a 12-pound test line, and this Gold Label, folks, whether it's 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12, is such strong line. And again, the fish can't see it.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, that's a
Man.
nice. Look at the bend in that rod there, Blake.
I will
Holy
never get
cow.
over shoreline fishing for bass.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Look at
he's a
that thing
fighter.
go.
Ooh, look at that thing pull. Yeah, there you go, Blake.
Woo!
Nicely
Nice
done
on the
there,
wacko.
Blakeo.
Thank
But
you on the wacko.
The wacko hit is neat, isn't it?
It's so much fun.
Like
it's
a
just
little-
Yep, and I casted super close to the shoreline, and man, he smoked that wacko.
Oh, not far from the boat right there.
Is
I
that
can
jig and
flip
pig
this one.
again?
This is a swim jig, John, with the 3-inch scrub trailer. One of my favorite little deals to do. Look at this. That's a big fish.
Oh
right
my
there.
gosh.
Look at that.
So Big Pike tried to grab him?
Big pike or muskie for sure. I mean, look at the gash right there. And then it comes all the way to the other side. I
You
mean,
wonder
that's-
how they get away.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Wow. look at that.
So there's a big pike swimming around.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
fresh?
What's that?
Was that a fresh wound?
Looks like
It's, I would say within a week it looks like, because that stuff heals pretty quick. So, wow, that's a big fish.
Fishing shorelines, it's fun, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a big.
There we
Just
go.
munched that
Oh,
jig, too. Just munched the jig.
Wow.
I got 2 going
You know,
here.
you and I talked on the phone last night.
Nice.
You know, that it was going to be a warming trend today.
Yes.
And a little humidity in the
Oh, that's
air.
a bigger one.
A little humidity in the air.
Love it when you wake up. I mean, yeah, when you don't have a 10, 20 degree temperature drop at night, you know they're going to be munching that next morning.
Hey, Matty B. And let's see, that's
Scrapper.
a flipper inner, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do that old
Nice.
throw flip in.
Oh,
hey, you
sorry.
know, I saw you using pork earlier, Matt. Is that back now for you guys, the jig and pig stuff?
Yeah, we changed suppliers obviously from when we got rid of it back in 2016 because of a supply issue, and it's back now, very limited quantity on our website, but we're working on a big order right now to get it back in the marketplace hopefully in the next 6
A
months.
lot of bass guys still love that jig and
Oh yeah,
pig.
absolutely. On a spoon, on a jig, on the back of a spinnerbait, it's awesome. Oh yeah, there's a good one. There's a good one.
Nicely done. Now this is different structure too. But you know, you want to think, I think 6 feet or less this time of year, but you like a gravel weed is probably the best.
Yeah,
huh?
this is hard bottom mixed gravel, sand. It all plays with good weeds left over, and look at that. That's just a good chunk pre-spawn right there. Those are awesome fish.
And you know, there's some great lakes down here around Milwaukee, but Minneapolis has great bass lakes in their city too, don't they?
Oh, John, yeah, they probably have better ones than we do in Wisconsin. There's so many good lakes around the cities up there, and all southeastern Wisconsin, both states, exceptional bass fishing.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. When you buy a 13 Fishing Inception Sport Z Baitcast reel for a low fleet price of $150, you get a free $25 Fleet Farm gift card.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, it's a good one.
I saw you set the hook on that one, Blake.
That's fun.
Oh, that is a
Sometimes-
nice fish.
Sometimes when they hit these wacko worms, it's when you're not paying attention, you know?
You've said that many times.
Yep. All right, Matt. Get that clam for me.
Okay, Matty B.
Nice fish.
There we
That's
go,
a nice
Blake.
one. Woo!
Oh, that
was
is
fun.
a nice one, Blake.
Right in the weeds.
Yep.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Nice fish. Got him.
All
So
right.
you weren't
Yep.
paying attention?
Nope.
What do you mean? How did you know it bit?
Well, I felt the clunk of the fish biting it. But yeah, oh wow, the hook was way down in there too. They
Ooh,
love
that's a
those
good
wacko
sign.
worms. Yeah.
Do they feed all at the warmest time of day this time of year, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times in May, the middle of the day when the sun's warming everything up and you get the water temperature lifts a couple degrees, that's a big trigger a lot of times in May.
And
Nice
this was in like a 1 or 2 feet of water too, wasn't
Yep,
it?
hard bottom, some gravel mixed in with weeds.
Nice.
That one hit
Oh.
twice, didn't it, Matt?
Yeah. Switch up to the swim jig and I flip them.
There you go.
And the 3-inch scrub. I love the 3-inch scrub on the back of a 1/4 ounce swim jig, John, in May. I can reel it right over the top of the weeds real slow. And it's a great bait for any any person to throw because you just throw it out and reel it straight back.
You know, one thing this spring that we've talked a lot about, especially when we're walleye fishing, but it applies to bass too. When you're fishing and you get a hit, don't give up on that fish. Keep it coming, right?
Right, that's what happened. I was ticking it over the top of the weeds. The fish smacked it. I missed it. I paused it for a second, engaged the reel a couple more times. Fish came back and munched it.
So always keep her coming.
Yep, keep it going.
Yay, yay,
Yeah.
yay!
Boy, that one knocked some slack in the line.
Are these mostly females we're catching, Matt?
No, there's a mix. I think we got a couple of females, but like this looks like a male here.
You know, we're doing the shallow water deal too, but another tactic for largemouth and smallmouth this time of year, if you don't find them shallow, try that first break, right?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be staging out there until that water temp gets the right temp.
But that's a good idea.
Male right there.
Oh my gosh, a pike was just following
Ooh, that was a
mine.
nice one.
That was cool.
Really?
Yeah, nice
A pike
pike.
followed your bait?
Yeah, that was fun. You see it?
Blakey,
I
that could be a good one. That could be a good
oh,
one.
it's staying it down.
Hey, Matt, grab the clam, Matt.
Yeah. I got a
Turn the
couple
Minn
things-
Kota off.
Couple things going.
Taking her right. Ooh, there we go,
Nice
Blake.
fish.
There we go. Get him, Blake. Get him, Blake. Yeah, that's
nice.
a Jim Dandy.
That's a fatty.
And tell Matt who suggested the deep wooded shoreline.
You did, Dad. You did.
I know, he said, I'm not going to fish that, but no, that is interesting. That's the biggest fish of the day so far right there, Blake.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, that fight never gets old, you know what I mean? Like, having a long winter, it's nice to be open water and bass fishing.
With
and
the-
70-degree weather.
And shorts on.
Yep.
You notice, folks, Matty B without the shorts today, the warmest
must be
day of the
sweating.
year.
I just wanted to be a little different, not a big deal.
Okay. It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2021 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Lolita Cox of Oakdale, Minnesota, caught this 15-inch red ear sunfish on Lake Havasaw using worms. Larry Kartz of Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, caught this 16-inch crappie on Lake Onalaska using a minnow. Cassie Grauer of Boulder Junction, Wisconsin, caught this 31.5-inch walleye on Trout Lake using a minnow. Aaron Model of Waterloo, Wisconsin, caught this 40-inch northern pike on Lake Mendota using a chub. And this week's first kid winner is Hollis A. Turnica of Merrill, Wisconsin, caught this 15.25-inch crappie on the Wisconsin River using a jig and grub. And Tyler Johnson of Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, caught this 34-inch northern pike on Wind Lake using a shiner.
Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. Check out what I found this week.
Save $10 on the new Lakes and Rivers tackle bag on sale for $39.99 and 15% off the Panther Martin lures on sale starting at $3.39.
We were fishing the lakes of Waukesha County, a 1-hour drive from Milwaukee, 2 hours from Chicago, and 4.5 hours from Minneapolis.
You can't choose the weather, but you can choose to dress for it. Blackfish Performance Wear provides the ultimate sun protection and cooling comfort. With CoolCore chemical-free cooling technology, Blackfish gear wicks sweat away from your body, so it evaporates quickly, keeping you cool, dry, and comfortable. And without chemical additives, it doesn't lose its cooling properties, even after repeat use and washing. When you need protection and comfort, choose Blackfish, because you can't choose the weather.
Eagle Claw is the only hook made right here in the USA. And they also make this new EC 2.5 bait casting combo. This combo is fast action, lightweight, and is built to stand up to long-term use.
Hey, Blake, we're heading out on Green Bay tomorrow, and the weatherman said it's supposed to be really, really rough. Just to be safe, I want to put in a higher capacity Johnson bilge pump.
Dad, you don't need all those tools to change a Johnson bilge pump. All you need is a higher capacity Johnson cartridge motor. It's that simple.
Hey Blake, that is really cool. I guess I won't need these. Johnson cartridge bilge pumps. The highest capacity, the easiest to maintain, and the easiest to install. Johnson Pump, our choice for safety and reliability. That's another one along the shoreline, huh?
Oh yeah, this is a dander.
Ooh, that is. Blake
Good
grabbed
fish,
the
good
Clamorooty
fish.
there.
Gosh, that jig bite never gets old.
Oh, that's another nice
fish.
one.
Good.
That jig and a peg?
Yes, sir.
Now, we used to say that down south. That's a jig and a peg.
Just a chunk.
And so when you cast that out, that's going to imitate a crayfish, right?
Yep, down the bottom. I like to give it 2 pops, let it sit. 2 pops, let it sit. That pork just undulates back there and they just munch it.
Who selected this shoreline?
Nice fish. Blake did. Good job, Blake.
I think it's first cast in the front of the boat today.
Yeah, that definitely helps. I'm not going to lie, especially pinpoint casting, John, on some of this wood structure.
Yeah, but that's another beauty, man.
Built like tanks. Look at that.
And again, now, is that bait you're using, that is weedless?
Yep, it's got a weed. You can see the black.
Let's take it out of the fish's mouth and let's take a look at that.
Black weed guard.
I was down in Florida, Matt, and I used that. It was a killer.
Yeah, it's a great presentation anywhere in the country.
So you can throw that into wood.
Throw it in the wood, throw it in the weeds. Got the number 11 pork frog on the back, and it's just a great combination and a great lure.
And again, how can people get the pork?
It's on our website right now. Very, very, very limited supply, and we're going to have it out. We're working on a big order right now to get it out to retail nationally here, hopefully in the next 6 months. So it's exciting.
Finally, in the back of the boat here, we got one on.
Nice job.
That fish was quite a ways off the shoreline, Matt.
Yeah, they're on that first break.
Boy,
John,
I bet.
Nice
Let's
fish.
see here, Matty B.
Here, I got it, Dad.
Well, let's just do the old Matty B flip in. That's because I'm using that 12-pound Seaguar leader material I was talking about, Matt.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. That's a nice fish. It has been a wonderful morning, and that's all it's been, folks. And real shortly here, we're going to go and do some crappie fishing. And this time of the year, central Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, crappies are plentiful. We'll have fun doing that, Matt.
Yeah, we will.
Two in a row, Matty B.
Johnny.
And it is interesting, folks. The shoreline drops off to about 10 feet of water. And for this time of year, it's kind of unusual. These fish are actually in the deeper side of that. Now, not a bad fish right there, but I guess that just tells you, you know, we did well early in the morning on the flats, and in the afternoon here, we're doing better in the little deeper water. There we go. I thought we were going crappie fishing.
No, I can't get enough of this.
I know. I think these fish will go all day, you know. Ooh, there's a nice one too. That's 3 fish in about 20 yards.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
They're definitely grouping up, sliding in, sliding out. It's good fish.
And
Boy,
you and I always have a little competition in the boat, but who told you to work that deeper shoreline? What?
Hey, I love giving you a little bit of credit. You know that? You're such a good guy. Oh, yeah.
I want to go crappie fishing.
I know. Couple more bass, John. Couple more bass.
No, I think what we showed today on the bass fishing thing, Matt, in May. Now, like I said, we had 56-degree water today. So, you know, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to get up in the mid-60s and 70. And primarily the rest of May, if you got a nice warm May, shallow is the deal.
Yeah,
mostly?
shallow flats. 2, 3 out to that 8 foot of water. Look for the sand, hard bottom with the weed mix on all these flats and all these lakes, and you're gonna catch fish.
Let's go get crappies.
All right, one more bass. How about?
Backyard barbecuing is right around the corner. So today I'm cooking the Johnsonville Better with Cheddar. They're already cooked, so all you have to do is heat them up on the grill for a few minutes. And I'm making the Johnsonville Fresh Brats because they are Mitchell's favorite.
That's right, Blake.
Don't try it yet. He's very excited. But guess what? Johnsonville is doing a sweepstakes. It's called the Best of the Backyard Sweepstakes. You could get a year's worth of Johnsonville bush beans. You can get a grill and cornhole. All you have to do is purchase Johnsonville. But hey, I won't let you wait any longer. How good are those?
That's delicious, Blake. I'm gonna have to buy more Johnsonville so I can get it that cornhole toss game.
To get your Johnsonvilles, go to your favorite retailer today.
Your backyard deserves the best. For a limited time, buy Johnsonville sausage or Bush's baked beans for a chance to win a Pit Boss grill, professional cornhole boards, and sausage and beans for a year. Learn more at bestofthebackyard.com.
The first thing that we're going to do today is attack panfish in the basin of the lake.
Just gives it a little extra flavor or smell.
Fishing jumbo perch in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. This is not too early to come out and catch walleyes, huh?
It's never too early.
This middle of May stuff for walleyes. It's cool.
It's a night and day difference putting the bait mate on.
This is ranked as one of the top smallmouth destinations in the world.
And that bait mate does work, doesn't it?
It does.
Catch more fish all year long with Baitmate Fish Attractant. Check it out at baitmate.com.
Kalen's Pendu Jig features a patented free swinging hook. This feature gives any soft plastic or live bait an added action no fish has ever seen. As you jig it, swim it, the free swinging hook moves up and down, giving your bait or lure an unpredictable action. This jig also makes your live bait or plastic stand up when you pause it, imitating a feeding bait fish on the bottom that entices more bites. The Pendu Jig comes alive. Kalen's Pendu Jig is available in 4 sizes and 12 colors.
Well, a lot of fun catching those bass this morning, and as we talked about, we're going to switch gears and do some crappie fishing. We don't even bother stopping to buy live minnows, folks. I love this little crappie scrub, and I changed my line. I put on the gold label 4-pound test fluorocarbon, and just use a rocket bobber. And Matt, with the water temperatures rising, we got a good shot today, don't we, on the crappies?
Yeah, it's second day of the warm front, and I think some more fish are going to be moving up. So, yeah, we're going to run around and fish some good weed beds, and let's see if we can put some crappies in the boat.
Well, looks like you're going to be the first on the crappie there, Matty B.
Oh, there's a decent one.
That's a nice eater size right there, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you know, this, we should mention in southeastern Wisconsin, this is just starting to get good. The rest of May should be really good.
Oh, yeah, the next couple weeks. I mean, when we got cold, when we got that big cold front, it slowed everything up. Water temperature dropped back in the upper 40s. But now that we're getting into the low 50s, mid 50s, these crappies are really going to go everywhere.
Hey, here we go, Matty B. And we got ourselves a nice eater-size crappie there. And I'll tell you what, folks, these scrubs, I know we showed these a couple of weeks ago when we were with Rob, but you take a look at how those eat that scrub. And that is an awesome bait. And this time of the year, Matt, if they're not in the shallow weed flats, they actually drop off to that first drop-off, don't they?
Yeah, John, I look for the weed flats first, and then I look at my hummingbird up front, and I watch them. And you go off the weeds or on that first break, and they're going to be out in these deep, clear lakes 10 to 20 feet, but they're going to always be schooled up, and they're always going to be suspended off the bottom. That's a dead giveaway for crappies. If they're not up shallows, they're going to be up off the bottom, so you can mark them on your hummingbird.
Yeah. Ooh, your turn, Matty B.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All you got to do is find them, right, buddy?
You got to find them, and they're schooled up. Not a giant. That's our littlest one.
No, I caught the littlest one that we didn't film.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But look at that. Yeah, just sucking it right down. That's awesome.
And you find one crappie, you're going to find more.
No doubt about it. Springtime and in the summer when they get out, suspended a lot of times. Blake's hooked up.
That's a good one.
Combat fishing Blake.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Oh,
it's a nice one.
Do you need the clam? Do you need the clam?
Oh, it's a bass.
Oh.
No, big crappie.
Blake.
Big crappie.
Big crappie.
Big crappie. Big one.
Oh,
Big one.
Dad, look at this
Big
one.
one.
Gosh. Holy moly, big fish, Blake.
Oh, that's a highlight show.
Well, that is a big boy. Let's see him.
Oh.
Hey, Matty B, get down, kneel down with Blake there.
Look
and did you put us on spot lock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Now look at the size of that fish.
Holy crap.
And you know, Matt, those are the fish that live in the deep water all winter, right? They come slide up in the spring.
These big ones give you a 2-week window in the spring, and then they go back out deep.
Now, Blake, that was on a different bait, right? What is that called?
No, I actually since you guys were catching the crappie scrubs, I actually put that on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
nice
but
fish.
the new Tickle Tail series of the crappie bait is really, really good.
Right, we're gonna try that.
Yeah, but
congratulations, Blake.
how big do you think that is?
I'm hooked up.
Oh, that's all right. Just reel them in. I want you to hold up yours with Blake's there, Matty B.
Yeah, showing average size versus a giant.
Well, that's a little below average, but yeah, look at Blake's, folks.
Look at this.
Mine's 13 and a half.
13 and a half. Look at the comparison.
Boy, is that beautiful.
Nice.
That's gorgeous. And you know, Matt wanted to leave this lake 10 minutes ago.
And who's telling the truth on that one?
Folks, this is so typical of May in the Midwest. It was 80 degrees about 5 minutes ago. The wind is now coming off of Lake Michigan, even though that's 20 miles away. The temperature has dropped, Matt, I would say 20 degrees in 2 minutes. Now I envy your blue jeans.
John, I'll tell you what, Waukesha County, I feel like it's kind of known, and you've been fishing it a lot longer than I have, but when you get these big east wind blows out here in Waukesha County, fishing can get very tough. So let's see if we can grind out a couple more crappies. And yes, you made fun of me all morning for these jeans, but I feel so good right now.
And with those east wind waves, all I'm doing is letting that thing float, and the waves actually give it action. Ooh, Matty B, there is a taker right there. So much for the east wind curse. That's a beauty, Matt.
Oh, that's a good fish.
Isn't that? I mean, it's not like the one Blake caught, but that's a gorgeous crappie right there. And I'm not gonna last that long out here. Everybody else has their blackfish on, and I'm freezing my butt. But when you got waves like this, folks, just cast that bobber out and let it go with the waves. And that bait underneath that crappie scrub is just kind of going up and down, and that really works. Another one here in the back. This
nice
one
work.
Definitely not as big. As a matter of fact, that's a teensy, but folks, there's all different sizes swimming together down there. Fish up there.
Hey, the waves are turning them on.
You know, that is interesting, Matt. That east wind, I was expecting a death deal.
But what might happen here is we might have a short window, and then they might be done.
I'm just casting that out and letting it bounce along in the wave.
Let those legs tickle along.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.
Yamaha is giving away a brand new Grizzly XTR, and you have a chance to win.
That's right, Blake. The Grizzly XTR is the best performing ATV in its class with superior capability, all-day comfort, and legendary durability. The Grizzly boasts a powerful 700cc engine and features on-command four-wheel drive and power steering.
To enter is simple. Just go to GillespieFishing.com or visit your participating Yamaha dealer.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set? Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
Amazing. Nothing better.
It flat out allows me to catch more fish. Power steering and spot lock have revolutionized what we're doing on the lake now.
Faster response times when steering.
A spot lock, man, it's second to none.
Game changer.
A game changer. Game changer.
Hey Matt, you caught us exactly what we needed, some bass and crappies.
It was an awesome day.
Are you guys cold?
Yes,
We're
can we go
freezing.
in?
Yeah, let's go in.
And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're gonna fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm Blake Gillespie.
And I'm Matt Pachanich.
Hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey, hey!